Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. My name is Muthomi, and I'm taking you through banking law and operations. And today we are going to have our very first topic, that is on the introduction to banking. And today we have a short session of 10 minutes. And basically, I have these three objectives, and by the end of the session, you are supposed to know how to define some terms related to banking. Also, you are supposed to be able to explain the difference between a bank, SACCO, and microfinances. And the last objective is that you to know and outline the features and another thing that we call them, they are the characteristics of a bank. Okay, so we have these terms which are related to banking. So basically we define a bank, what's banking, who is a banker, and who is a customer. So like, let me have one person to define for us the terms. So what is a bank? Unmute yourself and take us through.
A bank is a financial institution that accepts the deposit from the public and creates demand deposit while simultaneously making loans.
A good one. What about banking?
Banking is a business of protecting money for others.
Correct. Who is a banker?
A banker is a person doing the banking business.
Correct. And then finally we have the customer.
Customer is a person who utilizes one or more of the services provided by the bank.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I also have this task for you. So this question. So what's the difference between a bank, a SACCO, and a microfinance? Yes, somebody. So we have already defined a bank. So a SACCO, remember that a SACCO you have many examples of SACCOs, and basically, so this is where you as a client you deposit some shares. Then, of course, if you want to get a loan, so you are granted a loan basing on your shares. We also have microfinances. And microfinances, these are non-deposit banks, which of course they are regulated by CBK. And we have various examples of them, like the Wananchi, we have the Mogo, so on and so forth. So this is where you are given a loan, and you are given a loan by the microfinance, and remember that you don't have any deposit. Okay, so that's the main difference between these three and a bank. Also, of course, you know what a bank is. We also have the features of a bank, or the characteristics of a bank. So number one is that it deals with the money. Remember that it's a financial institution and that deals with people's money. For instance, we have those who deposit. We also have others where they have set up their salaries to be coming through the bank. So it basically deals with the money. Another feature is that it is a firm or it's a company, yeah, because it's a business. It's a business, or it deals with banking. Another feature is that it acceptance of deposit. Sorry, this is because that of course it accepts money from the people in the form of deposits, and then you are given, or it gives you the safety of the deposits to you, or it acts as a custodian of your funds. A bank also, it gives advances. That is, it lends out money in form of loans, yeah, to those who require it for very different purposes. Another feature is that is payment and withdrawal. So you as the customer, you have an easy way of paying, or you can even withdraw your funds from the bank, and you see that this enables money circulation to the economy, and this money is of course in the form of checks, drafts, so on and so forth. Another feature or another characteristic is that it deals or it's an agency of utility services. So remember that it provides various banking facilities to you as a customer. So, and there are many utility services that we'll talk of them later. Okay, so what have you learned today? Yes.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
today we have learned about the definition of bank, features of bank, like it deals with money, individuals, firms, company. It
Yes.
gives advances, payments and withdrawals, agency and utility services. Those are the features of bank. I can say that today I've uh, come across with.
Okay, thank you. Maybe another person. What have you learned? Maybe someone take us through the differences between um, the bank, SACCO, and microfinance. So just a point, just the key point that you have understood.
The key point that I understand is that microfinance institutions are not allowed to take deposits. They're not as opposed to the banks, commercial banks.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I hope you have a lively session. So basically, you have learned about terms. That is bank, a banker, a customer, and the process of banking. Then we have looked at the difference between a bank. We also have SACCO and the microfinances, and you know the various examples of this, the various examples of banks, SACCOs, and microfinances. So you deal with them in your day-to-day activity. We have also looked at the features or characteristic of a bank. So I have this assignment for you, and you send it to my mail, that is called Muthomi 558 before 30th of April. And this assignment carries 10 marks. This will substitute to your continuous, to your formative assessment test. And of course, we see that this assignment will contribute majorly to your end of course marks. So we are supposed to discuss the obligations of a banker, and when you talk of obligation, these are the duties of a banker that will carry 10 marks. Okay, any question?
Yeah, so the assignment is well understood.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll make sure by 30th of April we'll be submitting.
Okay, correct. So have a nice evening.
Okay, you too.
Thank you.